Hey guys, welcome to another special episode of Overshot, a paintball podcast. Before we get rolling to our very special guest, just wanted to plug our two sponsors for today's episode. First being Cousins Paintball, cousinspaintball.com, and Shop Cousins. Definitely use code Overshot for 10% off. They're our home field. We've been playing there since, I'm 30 years old now. I've probably been playing there since I was 15.
Oh no, already. So yeah, Cousins is our home.
They got great location, Cousins, New Jersey. So we're going to be rocking and rolling with Cousins. Been there since since the day one for myself. I know Travis is I'm doing the runner. Travis is also sponsored by them as well on his team, Ground Zero Gold. The second sponsor, Dizana Sports, makers of the Grind Air gloves, the SF joggers, another small company, but the guy's been doing big things lately. So use code Overshot for 10% off. Let them know that we sent you, and definitely pick up some gloves. We wear the joggers. We actually just played a 7-man, got first place. So we use those joggers, super comfortable, whether you're chilling around the house with your girl or you're going to go to the paintball field. So without further ado, we got Emily and Carlos from Vulcano USA. New company on the block as far as paintball is concerned and everything like that. Been seeing their stuff all over the place. I know Sloviak had a bag. Been seeing their bags all over the place. So I was kind of trying to get one of the newer companies in the game and stuff like that. I know I was listening to a podcast and Ruthless shout them out. So without further ado, we got Emily, we got Carlos, and just kind of tell us, your start in the game and everything like that. And, your start, even more so like your start with the company and stuff like that. Because I see you guys seem to be new guys on the block. But, I always feel like anything that's, new to the scene has a lot of story behind it. So just kind of go into it, how the company started, and we'll roll from there.
Okay, so hi, my name is Emily. This is my husband, Carlos. Well, it started not too long ago. We have another partner, which is Jonathan. We call him Point. He's the partner there. It's their gig. That's what they do. They're both paintball players from a long time ago. We're not from here, from the US actually. We're from Venezuela. They're paintballs from over there. They compete in a Latin league, something like that. They really liked the game. When we moved here to the US, they started playing. They're loving it. They love the vibe. Everybody loves the game. So they had an idea of creating a brand, something useful, and they started with this bag. We call Fire. It's really, really practical. It's really, really useful, and it's innovative. It's something new, and they know what it feels to have a big bag with wheels that you're, rolling around the field, and it's not comfortable. So they had this idea with this bag, and they make changes to put it up for paintball players. You don't have enough space to put all the things you put there. If you've seen the videos, you can fit a lot of stuff in the bag. And a really nice thing is you can carry it as a backpack or as a carry-on, or it has a strap, and you can even strap your gun right to the side. And you have a small bag that you put it in as well. But if you take it back with the gun, you're ready to play right then. So everybody loves it just because of that. It's really practical.
Awesome. Yeah, I like no, it's all good, man. This is how we rock and roll, and just off the cuff and everything like that. So now, as far as I've seen the one bag. That's the main bag that you have. Is there any other? I see you got some hats and stuff like that. Is there anything besides the main bag that I would call it the gear bag, the travel bag? Is there any other?
Yeah, it's a marker bag that is inside of the big one that goes inside. It's really cool. Let me show you. 1 second.
No problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, this is a marker bag, right? So you can put your barrels over here.
Can you bring it up a little bit? We don't see it.
Oh, sorry. This is the marker bag. You can put your rollers or your barrels over here, right? And if it really If it's really nice in here, you could put the marker and everything inside. It's really good, and then you could paste it up.
Let me show you the back.
One second.
Sí, mostrando.
So what this thing is, you can put it inside, right? Oh, let me just
Right.
throw it. Okay, so here, and this is one. Here is the back.
But if you open, you have Velcro.
Yeah, you have Velcro inside to place it inside. So here, it's inside of the bag. You carried it in. Right? You take it out, you put it on.
That's
And you
so
can put it
cool.
again.
Yeah. And then if you want to have it ready, you put it on the side. That is this really nice straps that you have. If you have seen the pictures, you like put it right there with the tank and everything, and it's ready to go.
Oh, that's awesome. That's like perfect for
Yeah.
like a little like weekend setup. You know, just going to the field real quick. I really like that.
Yeah, it's really nice. People love it, and it has so many spaces, like this barrel spaces that you could put it in here, or you could put it in the bag, and they have
Right.
Velcro everywhere, so you could, put anything that you want on it. It's I don't know, people are loving it. They find it really, really practical, and it has everything that it's made. It's for pinball players because they played and they know what a pinball player needs.
Right, for the players, by the players.
Exactly. Okay, well, he has this one already prepared. So
This is my personal bag.
this is how
Gotcha.
they're carrying it.
Oh, that's
Right in.
sick. How the gun just fits right there. Wow.
Exactly. So they made it like that, and it's in the other side. It also has straps so you can put your stuff in it.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah. Everybody likes it because it's like ready. You don't have to take the time to take it off, to check it out. You're ready for it.
Yeah, exactly.
And
You
that's
bring your
it.
bag.
And that's
It's
it.
already set up. Wow.
Exactly. And
So
you can
where
put it
can
again.
where do you guys do most of your sales? Do you have a website? Where can people find these things if they want to
We
buy them?
do. We have the vulcanousa.com. It's really easy. You can we have 3 models right now. The original it's orange and black with a little camo around, and we have the black and red, which is almost sold out.
No, it's sold.
It's sold out already. It's sold
There you
Sold
out.
go.
out, man. Breaking
Yeah.
news right here, right now. It's
Yeah.
sold out.
Yeah, they
sold out.
loved it. So we also have American Flag, which just came out, and it's been a hit.
And this
Yeah,
one
and-
come 2 more colors.
This one is gonna come to different colors. Really excited about it.
Yes.
So you can check out the IG, which is also Vulcano USA, and the web page. You can find our shirts or hats. This type of training shirts, really nice too. And we have more stuff coming up, like a separate marker bag or gun case. It looks like this one, but it's a little harder, and it has a zipper on it, so you could get it in whatever bag, not just our bag.
Right.
Yes. This one comes too.
Yeah, everything is coming out this month.
Nice. That's awesome. You guys have new products.
Yeah,
So
and it's almost as people are starting to go back to normal. It's a good time for us, to launch all this stuff.
Yeah, that's another thing we really never talked about. So your new company, so you started during this quarantine stuff. How was that trying to start a new business while all this stuff is being shut down?
Okay.
We start in December.
We started in December last year.
Okay, so
Actually, that's when they
right
started going right before.
But
And
still, what,
it
your
was
company for 6 months before this happened then?
exactly. And we went to the tournament last year with the
MVPS in South Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
We went over there. It was everybody liked it. Everybody saw it in person. We give some away, and the pro players, at least the one that can use it, they loved it too. So it's we're trying to look for the feedback, right? And so far so good.
Yeah. No, it looks awesome. I'm thinking about picking one up because I'm not going to tranche on them, but my current gear bag is falling apart at the seams.
The good thing about the break that we have with the pandemic is that we only had one model out, and the black one that it just sold out. So we didn't have, that many. And with this break, we were got to make more and have more coming in. So now we have enough.
Yeah, because there seemed like good bags. Seems like they're selling out fast. So I'm glad you guys have more coming in. That's great for you guys.
Thank you a lot.
So I'm curious about to know what the playing was like when coming from like South America to the United States. So obviously the competition was a lot better. So what was that transition like the first time you really like stepped on the field in the States?
The most difficult is the language.
With your teammates. Yeah.
yes, we play.
Trust me, I have a hard time communicating with my teammates if we speak the same language. So I can only imagine how hard it is for you.
Yes, we play in Miami with Weston Legacy.
Okay.
He's all the Venezuelan player, and we play 2 years in Weston. We play the World Cup in the 2018.
2018.
Yes, and was good, but the last year we don't play. We start with the
company,
with the company.
Vulcan bags. So they were really focused on it. They were trying to make it good, like not like not trashy. They tried to make a good job. They tried to make it efficient and valuable, because we wanted to stay for a while.
Yeah, no, any great product, it takes a lot of research development. It takes a lot of time to get that going.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had Jason Edwards on. He's a big guy for Bunker King, and he was saying the control loader that just came out was like 2 years worth of research and development of just them trying it out and this, that, and the other thing before release. So,
well, I was there with them, and they spent a good amount of time, developing, making the sketches out of it, making, samples. They came back. They were not the right material. They were not the right quality. It was not. So they take it back and they start from scratch. So it takes a while.
Yes, we start with the company and with the sample and everything. Maybe in January the last year.
Yeah, January 19, around that time they started, build them up.
So
building them up,
making models, samples, try to do really good product.
Yeah, they were trying to build up an excellent product with good quality that people, could appreciate.
Right. If you build a decent product, the clientele will come.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the future for your company? So like, do you guys just plan on stopping on making with bags, and like like in your mind, like what's like as big as the company could go? What's like your dream?
Okay. Well, he thinks right now they're doing with the bags, right? And they're everything for the paintball players, but they don't only want to stay with one sport. They want to build top where a camper can use it, or build some featurings for other sport, like training bags for people that go to the gym, or those CrossFit or something like that. So they're just trying to build up from there. They have to find a good idea and make it functional for every type of sport. So they're trying to be not just the bag company, but a sports type of, brand.
Smart.
Right. That's smart. Mm-hmm.
Especially.
No,
sorry,
go,
man.
go.
So especially, I mean, I don't know what else you're looking to branch out into or anything like that, but I feel like, looking into other paintball companies like, like gaming, or like you said, hiking. I could see that thing being a hiking backpack, or fish. I mean, I don't even fish, but maybe fishing or something like that. It definitely could be something that could be adapted to anything. The other thing
a funny fact that is that the people that work with me, they do fish, and they saw me, delivering the bags, shipping the mail and stuff, and they said, "What you have there?" "I have this. This is the bag. My husband is making it," and they bought me like 3 or 4, and they say, "Oh my God, it's so good for fishing." We had no idea it was good for fishing.
Right.
And yeah, people is loving it, and it's really functional. I use it myself when we travel for last Christmas, and you can fit a lot of stuff in it just as a carry-on. It's really practical.
That's great because everyone knows for paintball, you're definitely traveling somewhere. So,
Exactly.
So with that being said, so you said you're originally from Venezuela.
Yes.
So what is obviously he played down there, and you guys are what's the scene like down there? I haven't played in Venezuela or anything like that, but I've played in Mexico. I played in Costa Rica. Mostly like Woods Bowl tournament. They had the UWL down there and stuff like that. So what's the scene like down in Venezuela? I feel like you guys are the rowdy ones at like World Cup and stuff like that. So you know what I mean? I feel like all the Latin American countries, you know what I mean? Everyone's there just having a good time. So I mean, what's the scene down there? And then was that where you thought of the idea? You know what I mean? Is that, was there something that you didn't like about a bag? I know I'm asking a couple of questions, but what was the scene like down there? We'll start with that.
Okay. Right now it's a difficult time in Venezuela. So paintball stopped being paintball how it was. It was really good, like from 2008, and it started to build really up till like 2012. It was really good. We have a lot of American players being invited over there, and the way they had fun, they play really good. We had a lot of quality players. They were doing really good. They had a Latin American Cup. It was building up real good, but the economical and political situation, messed it all up, and people went everywhere. So we ended up here.
We have in Venezuela just one team. The name is Venecos, but they just play out of Venezuela. They live in Venezuela, but we don't have paintball right now in Venezuela.
No, there were like 3 fields in the main city, and then all around the country there was a couple. It was growing. But after the political situation went back, everybody spread out of the country, and they're everywhere. Mostly playing Colombia or Mexico, Panama, right? They just went away.
In Miami, have a lot of Venezuelan players.
A lot of Venezuelan players. And as soon as we came here in 2016, so I believe it was 2017 or 18 when he started playing again, and he found a lot of people that we knew back home that were players. Wow. And about the bags, it was something that we had in the back of our head, because everybody has the Eclipse an HK. Yeah. So everybody has it, and me, I'm not a player, okay? I find it really uncomfortable. It's too big and it doesn't fit enough stuff in it. Right. And as you roll it down the field, it's really, really heavy. I always struggle.
and the HK, I think, is really small and delicate. I don't like it.
It is kind of delicate. Yeah. So they tried to find something like right in between that people could be easier, because it didn't took about 2 months of he going with the bag to the field to say I hate it, and he changed the bag that he had for gym bag. I think it was Puma.
Yes.
It was a Puma gym bag that he bought for $20, something like that. And he was carrying everything in this bag. And I think that's where the idea came from. It was a good idea to put that Puma bag into a backpack. It was easier to carry into the field. Rolling, it's hard to roll in the grass. Yes. So I think that pretty much there came the idea of it.
Not to mention at Dallas all the time it rains, so I don't have to roll a gear bag through the mud. You can just carry it. Way better.
Exactly.
Way better.
Mm-hmm. So that's pretty much it's just convenience.
Yeah. So what do you guys? I know COVID's got everything kind of up in the air, but what do you guys plan on playing this year? If World Cup happens, are you guys gonna play?
They're being so focused on the brand right now. They haven't played the entire year, once or twice. So they need to get back to practice, and I believe they want to play a tournament, but I don't know about the World Cup.
I don't think this year. We want to be in the World Cup, but with a tent.
Yeah, with a Vulcano.
Right. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
I think we don't gonna play this year. maybe the
And
next year.
we do have a lot of teams that we support. So we want to be part of that, part of their experience, like Benecos. If they come, we're going to support them. We have a lot of friends that actually play
That Rabbit.
that Rabbit. It's one of our biggest teams that they all have the bags, and we want to be supporting them.
That's awesome.
So with that being said, is there any I know you guys mentioned the MVPS and stuff like that. That's I guess you guys' main local league. Are you guys looking to have a booth at those things? I mean, it's always good to have a booth at NXL, but NXL is a lot of money, so it might be more easier to do, an MVPS or something like that. And it seems like they got a strong league. It seems like they got a lot of teams, from what I know.
So we're gonna go to every league. Just we need money.
Right? Yeah, no, I hear you, dude. Yeah, man, it costs money to make money.
So buy the bag so we can get enough money to get in all the leagues. But there we are going to the NXL, and what is it called? The one that you're going next weekend in New Jersey.
Yes, your league. What is the name?
Tri-State Expo League.
Exactly. But just we put a T-shirt for the
winners.
For the winners.
Right.
For the podium.
And a gun bag.
A gun bag and a flag. Yeah, just giving away that a little bit, supporting a little bit as much as we can to put this stuff out.
No, and I appreciate it, and we'll definitely do our due diligence, and any event that I have, you guys are more than welcome to come, and we'll link up, and we'll do what we got to do. And I appreciate it, especially this is my first year running a league, and we're doing pretty strong. The first event we had 5 D3 teams and 10 D4 teams, but now we got 10 and 10. So that's the most I can run in one field in a day. So we're looking forward to having you guys, and we'll keep building it up. Doing stuff like this, the podcast, doing the league and stuff like that. For a new company, it seems like you guys, want to be a part of it, want to give back, want to help, and want to do things, and that's always good to see. So again, we'll probably say it a couple of times here, but definitely visit these guys, definitely support those that support, and especially during a time like this is where we have to support the small businesses, because the bigger businesses, they're gonna ride this out a lot better than the small businesses. This is this is your brother, your sister, your mother, your cousin. And you gotta support those people. You know what I mean? Like it's the same thing going, ordering food. Instead of going to the chain restaurant, go to the local mom and pop shop, because the chain restaurant's got the resources to weather the storm a little bit better. So
totally agree.
Again, we appreciate it.
We wanna be in your league. We wanna be in Texas. Have a lot of paintball. In the BPS, we're gonna be there, and in the World Cup this year. This is where we're gonna be this year.
Yeah, those are the definites.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we really appreciate the support. I mean, as well as you saying, as we want people to support. We're local, right here from South Florida. There's a lot of paintball over here, and we also like to support every team that would like to be part of. Had a Vulcano bag, wants to have a Vulcano flag. We could support. I mean, it's not like we're not ready to give everything away, but we can, lower the prices, make some stuff, so you could have it, you could test it, you could review it, and recommend it.
Yes, we have teams in Illinois, Texas, New Jersey, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be able to say New York too.
In
Panama.
Venezuela.
I'm gonna say you're definitely be able to say New York too, because I'm buying one of these. I need a new gear bag.
Hemos vendido muchísimo en New York.
Yeah, we have sold a lot in New York. We have.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll see them soon enough, I'm sure. I think some of the teams that actually are playing my league, I know there's a team out of Maryland called Banff, and I saw they just posted up they got their American flag one, which looks sick, especially around this time of year. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It was a coincidence, though, that we got it just in time for the 4th of July. But yeah, it is. I found it sick too. I mean, I didn't see it before it came in, and it's amazing.
came out real well.
Yeah, and it really starts showing, or people start really looking at the back. I believe it was last year in Las
In the World
Vegas.
Cup. No, in the World Cup.
No, but when was it Las Vegas?
This year.
It was this year.
Yeah.
Well, we sent some bags over there for some players, to check it. And people, friends of ours, we didn't win, but friends of ours that was there. So your bag is everywhere here.
Right.
And we felt like really warm because we had no idea.
And Yugoslavia text me the same.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
He loved the bag.
No, how could you not? So, like, as far as like manufacturing goes, are you guys going to be able to do like custom prints? So, are teams going to be able to get like custom team bags in the future? Is that something you guys are like thought about?
It's very difficult.
It is kind of difficult because every time we make one model, we have to make 200 bags.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be easy, but if we have enough team, we could actually make like
we want to do
the Velcro kind of things that they could paste it on every different one for the teams. I think that will be more practical because we're not that big, really small.
Yeah.
And until we have, enough product or enough, muscle to build a special bag or one that each team wants or something special that they need or their own, logo, we're not ready to do that yet, but it's coming.
Yeah, I forget I'd ask. I know that's like a big undertaking, but I want to see like what your plans are. Like, how big are you gonna go? You're gonna blow this up? Like, it's cool.
We definitely want to, but it's kind of slow.
Let's be real. In the grand scheme of things,
right.
our company's a year old. It takes a while to build this kind of stuff.
Exactly. Well, it's not even a year because we started in December, so it'll be a year this year.
Yeah. Hey, trust me, we have the same things with this podcast. We talk about like studios, and we go into a studio sometime, and it's like, yeah, like our goal is to blow the whole thing up and have our own spot. But it's like,
excellent.
Also, we're only 25 episodes deep in this thing, because we're babies compared to some people.
The good thing is that we are enough people to enjoy it. Everything that comes out of paintball, I mean, it's always built up. There's always more players. There's always more fans. The family is so supportive that we have, what it takes to be bigger.
Yeah.
Same thing with the podcasts over that.
Yeah, no, exactly. Because like a lot of people are like, well, what are you gonna do? Like once you talk to everybody, I'm like, every weekend we're making new stories. Like every weekend we're out there playing, and there's another war story to be told. So there's never gonna be a shortage of stories.
No,
never. This one, you think, like even you guys, we'll check back with you guys in a couple months, and we'll have another hour conversation about where you guys have been and what happened. Like there's always things to be told.
Exactly. There's always new anecdotes, and in the field, that's always an experience.
Always.
So that's always going to be something.
So do you guys want to like break any news? Do you have anything like behind you guys that like no one's seen yet that you want to show us? Like any prototypes?
What?
That means you do. That means you do.
Oh,
hold on one second.
Wait.
Breaking news.
We said,
Newsflash.
Okay, bring it in. We actually said that we're gonna bring something new every Thursday for this month. So actually, it's a good day.
I love breaking news on this show. Let's go.
Okay, let's hold it. I've seen it, but no in person. I've seen pictures of it.
Mm-hmm.
My partner gonna kill me, but it's okay.
This is a small gun case. This is the one that we sent for our league this next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
This is
wow. Look at that.
So a gun bag with a pocket, the space for the gun,
right?
The marker.
And this one you have for the barrel.
For the barrels. Okay, let's bring it in so people can see how it goes. Let's break it down.
Yeah, let me show you.
Okay, 1 second. We're gonna
put the gun. Color scheme.
Yes. Look at this. Look how cute this is.
That's nice. There you go. Branding is perfect too. The Vulcano right there.
Yes, it's really nice. Okay, barrels. First the gun.
There you go. Nice Lux right there. Yeah, there we go.
Let me put it back.
Boom.
Put it right in. You close it. Then you turn it and you barrel in.
Got the inserts, you got the barrel. Yeah, that works great.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Now I know with the bags, you said you couldn't do anything, for the teams because it's such a big order. Now something
We
like
can do
that,
this. Yes, exactly.
right,
This
yeah,
is what
that's
we
what.
do.
Because that's something
That's
I
nice.
would probably think about. You know what I mean? Putting my league logo on there or something like that underneath that Vulcano, and then I don't know, but I don't know. Just thinking out loud right now, spitballing. But no, that's something definitely teams can put their logos on, something like that. It look, it's nice. And you want to protect those things. You spend, enough money on those markers.
You have a little pocket here for putting, I don't know, whatever.
Whatever you need.
Yeah.
The keys or whatever.
Yeah, so that's what we're sending for your league, for
Appreciate
the
it.
podium teams and some shirts.
This is for the MVP, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to play this. I want this.
Am I
might
getting
have to
that
win
color?
this.
Am I getting that color?
Yes, yes.
Awesome. Yeah, no. So we're gonna take a picture for the MVP. And
Mhm.
we'll have them hold it up and everything like that, and let people know. And we'll definitely, shout you guys out. Let everybody know what's going on, man.
We're
it's all
actually gonna
about.
send one for yourself.
Yes, we have.
Oh, I appreciate it.
You have to send me the vote, the address, and we can.
Exactly. We
send
can
you
mail you both one of these.
All right, perfect.
And the T-shirt or something like that.
We'll wear it on the podcast. You know what I mean?
Hell
We'll
yeah.
shout it out.
We have this one, which is a regular kind of T-shirt,
Okay.
and this is for training. This one is really, really, really nice. It's
Is
Kind
it
of like a tech tee.
Yeah, it's called Cool Max, and it dries like
Ooh.
that. I mean, if you sweat on it, it dries really fast.
Yes, it's
really good.
polyester with it's spandex.
Yeah, it's kind of
With
spandex.
spandex.
Mhm.
Really fresh.
No, it looks
Damn,
good.
That's
dude,
what we
we're
have.
gonna right. That's like perfect undershirt for playing and stuff like that in those hot days. I mean, because it's been getting hot the past couple of days here, so definitely wear
Imagine
that.
here.
I mean,
Yeah.
man. Someone actually asked me to move down there one time, and I was like, I can't. I'm not good with the heat, so like, even in New York on a hot day, I'm like, I'm dying, I'm sweating and stuff. So
In Florida,
In Florida, the hot is really hot.
Florida, I don't know. I mean, going there once a year for the World Cup's hot enough. You know what I mean? I'm good. But you know what I mean? For the right people, I guess you do anything. So that that's a whole other story.
in the World Cup, it's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
No, I know.
It's like
That's the
winter time.
cooler end.
Fall, and it's not that bad, but really summer, it's hot.
Right now,
Right now, it's really hot.
it's really hot.
Yeah.
But we love it over here. We always have good weather and never snow.
And
Yeah,
the beach
at least you guys
really
can play
The
year
beach
round.
is right there.
What?
Yeah, trust me. I said at least you guys could play year round because up here, like October, you can't play. It's too cold.
That's why World Cup's
Right.
perfect. It's starting to get cold. We're like, all right, cool. We'll go down there for that. We'll
Right.
take a little hiatus, and then we'll be all right. I mean, that's actually why because Travis has been playing a lot of like the Woods Bowl events. So they had at the ICPL at CFP. So like right in that January time is good for us because we're all trying to escape the winter. So we're like, yeah, let's go down there. It's warm.
Yeah, it's really good. That is a good part about being here. We hate the summer, but we enjoy it all year long, the paintball.
Yeah. And then our next event's in Chicago in October. I don't know whose fucking idea that was. Dumbass. Go to Chicago in October.
It's gonna be cold.
I just hope it happens. They're canceling everything else. I just hope it happens at this point.
Well, we kind of need it. We had a rough year, so.
Everyone's dying to play. Like I know I was devastated when the ICC got canceled. Like I understand with Tim and everything, it was tough.
I have some people that also felt it.
Man, I wanted to play so bad. I was so looking forward to it. I'm like, oh, paintball's coming back. This is gonna be the first event. I can't wait. And then yeah. So were you guys gonna like play it? Did you guys have a team put in, or I like had plans to go up there at all?
Well, we haven't made plans yet. Not really sure if they're thinking of going to Chicago.
We're gonna go. We wanna go.
We want to go. They definitely
You want to go, right?
go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We all want to go.
Wanna go.
Right,
Yeah.
whatever it happens, we'll try.
Everybody has
Exactly.
to wait until it
We're gonna
actually
try.
happens.
Yeah, no one really knows. But like, would that be like something like so next year? Would you guys do a booth at ICC? Would that be something you guys would be interested in? Like, do you guys? I know you guys are mainly like X ball and speedball and stuff, but would you go to like a big mechanical event to? For that?
What is ICC? We're sorry.
The,
with that.
the Iron
it's
City
okay.
Classic. It's in Pittsburgh every year. It's a huge mechanical event, and they have 72 teams the last 2 years. 10-man. It's a lot of
woods
people.
ball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we had no idea.
Yeah, look up the Iron City Classic, and you guys should definitely look into that. It's a good way to grow your brand because, like I said, there's 72 10-man teams. So those 720 players, let alone
That's a lot of
people.
players.
It's mayhem. It's mayhem.
It's a big time event. It's like a World Cup, and what's good about it, if you're just looking to do a smaller booth, a 10 by 10, they don't charge you for that. If you want a bigger event, a bigger booth, I think it's like $200 if you want a really big booth. But there's a lot. It got canceled this year, but like it's a big time event, and you know I know you got your small marker bag, which is good for a speedball gun. But maybe some of these old guns are bigger and bricks and stuff like that. You might want to maybe make something for like because it's coming back up. It's becoming a big thing again. All the old people are coming out and they're playing with their old guns. So that might be definitely something. We would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, I got one right here. Hold up.
We're gonna be there. We plan to be there
Some
with
big
a booth and
monster
stuff like that.
this.
Yes.
You needed this thing to fit in a bag.
Okay, they actually are working on a bag for those kind of guns.
The autococker.
Yep.
Autococker, yeah, man.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, they're working on
nice.
it. He loves it.
Yeah, I love shooting autocockers.
I use it, but I never play a tournament with this.
Yeah, that's like my main thing. Like I play a lot of tournaments with that kind of setting. Dude, they're hella fun. Hella fun.
Right.
Awesome.
It's too much work, something like that.
I play in Venezuela the 7-man.
Okay, and that's like a mechanical?
No, with the electrical, but what is the name of this? Sin modalidad, without the ramping, something like that.
Semi. Yeah,
semi-automatic.
Semi. Awesome.
Yeah. No, I love semi too. It's like one trigger pull, one ball, and
Exactly.
you know that was me. I did that.
I played this in the same time when here play MPPL,
MPPL,
right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. In Latin America, we play LAPPL, Latin American Professional Paintball League.
Yeah.
I play
Okay.
the same. Awesome. I love it. Same man in semi. Awesome.
Yeah. Just ripping your gun. It's a great time.
Yes.
So anything else you guys want to plug on here? Like you guys got any more product you want to talk about? Any new shirts coming out?
No, the last shirt was
the last one they launched out was this ones. That is the one with the Cool Max kind of thingy. They're really good for training. They're really
that's lit, dude. The back of that is lit. What are you talking about?
It is really
awesome.
With the VIA on Vulcano, it's really cool.
Is that the one you sent to Waldo? Because he ain't getting that. I'm taking that.
No, we're gonna give it out to a lucky fan.
Really nice too. And I think it's three models. This is my favorite.
Yeah, classic. Oh, nice. You got the flames down the side.
Yes. It says Vulcano over here. Look at the.
Yeah, the branding on that is perfect. That's a
I
nice.
love it. This is my favorite.
Yes, and this part have the fire.
Fire flame.
Yeah, on the side flame. That's awesome.
Mhm. It's really cool. That's what we have for shirts. And there's two new colors or models. No, it's colors because same model. It's new colors coming up this month.
Yeah, that's
Can I
another.
say the colors?
What?
Can I say the colors?
I don't have here. No, I don't have it. I have in the storage.
No, I know, but can I say it? What colors is going to be?
It's a mixed green with
Purple.
purple and white. It's like crazy.
Nice.
That's a good one. And the other one, it's orange with red.
No, it's orange with gray, but half.
Yeah, it's a mixing color. It's a brand new type of how to go fabric that they made themselves. I mean, they actually designed it and they made the fabric and then they send it to the factory to make the bags out of that fabric.
Yes,
So-
like this was.
Exactly, like this one. They didn't have
Yeah.
this color. They didn't have all this, going on. They
Yes, that's
actually made the design for it, for the whole bag. They make the design of the fabric. They after they make the fabric, they send it to the factory, and the factory made the bags with the fabric that they designed. So this is they didn't copy out of anybody, and they didn't. I mean,
Yeah,
they actually made it their own. That
That's
I'm,
so
I'm really proud of both of them, and I wish that Point was here so he could show his excitement about it because he's also really excited. He put a lot into it as well. It's not just us. I'm actually kind of not part of it. I'm here just to talk.
No,
But
it's okay.
they actually they work really hard. The both of them, they're very 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 good team because Carlos communicates with the teams per se, but Jonathan, he made the designs, he talked to the factory, so they're really good team.
Yeah, it's nice to have that dude to rely on. That's why I think Waldo and I did this together. So every once in a while, if you need the other person, you lean on them a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was the good thing of it because if I was in it, I was going to be bossy everybody around. They respect each other and they respect the opinion of each other, and I think that's why they're a very very good team of doing this. They had a very good idea, they put it to work, and it's working out.
Yeah, dude, it seems like it. Like I said, I like what I've seen. It seems like Nick Sloviak is really endorsing it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till the TSXL and I can actually see what in my hand. I know once we get off here, I'm going on your website and I'm going shopping. That's for damn sure.
Well, check it out. It's really cool. We have a lot of videos if you can check on the IG, and we have a lot of reviews of also in the Facebook page. The players have reviewed the bag, and that's what we like the most. When they take it out, they play with it and they enjoy it and love it. That's like must be like.
They made a lot of history.
Yeah, they make the history. They pop up the IG stories and they say, this is what we're doing. And sometimes I love, at least when they were playing back then before the COVID, down here in Doral, I think it was the field, one of the players go filmed everybody around and say 1 Vulcano bag, 2 Vulcano bags, 3 Vulcano bags. So we love that they're using it, they enjoy it. It's not like just merchandise that we put out there and we use it for no reason. They use it because it's really useful. They like it. That's the fun of it.
Yes, because we were a new brand and the people accept really good.
They accept it really good. They like it.
Yeah, we hear that a lot from like industry people. So like a good friend Eric makes like headbands and stuff like that. And that's what he said. He was like, yo, one of the best feelings in the world is when I see a picture of a dude and he's wearing one of my headbands. Nothing makes me feel better.
It's an amazing feeling.
No, for sure. So one last time before we sign off, tell everyone where they can find you. Tell us your website, your Instagram, what you are on Facebook, so they can get a hold of you and get some of this stuff.
Well, everything is pretty easy. It's vulcanousa.com. Really easy.
With you. V-U-L.
Oh, exactly. People use the O, but it's not an O. It's a U. V-U-L. No. The M is on an O. So, as you see over here, it's Vulcano.com, and the IG is the same, Vulcano USA, and Facebook it's also Vulcano USA. Yeah, so it's pretty much like that. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, Vulcano USA.
You can find the bags, the hats, the shirts, and everything. And we always post when we have new stuff coming up, or if you want to make your own review of the bag video, we post it definitely. So if you want to join us, if you want to put your team with your bags, you just DM us and we'll text you back.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll have all that in the description and everything. So if you guys need a bag or anything, definitely look in the description. So you could just click on it, take their other stuff. And before we sign off, we always like to say, was there anyone you want to thank before you leave that helped you guys out to get here? I know you said Jonathan's a big part of your company.
Jonathan is a big part of it. They're partners. Like I told you, I'm just here to talk. I have nothing to do with it. It was not my idea. It was all them. Jonathan, Carlos. We want to thank all the teams that have been with us right now for now. Dead Rabbits, Banecos,
a lot of things.
A lot of teams.
Well, I have in the AG. Let me see.
And we have also a lot of friends that would like to thank, like
Nick Slovia.
Nick Slovia has really been supported, really supported.
Mr. Peninsula is a paintball player here.
He's a local paintball player here, and he put it out. Like he was in the field every weekend with the bag and showing it to everybody. Yeah. So he was the main people that helped us from the very beginning of it.
McCurley family. Brad,
yes, they're lovely, and they love the bag.
Yeah, we have a lot of things like Destiny Steel, PTW. I don't know this name.
It's all right. We'll get you back on next time.
No,
we'll get you back on next time.
Guys. The name is the other guys of the team.
Yes. So, we have a lot of friends like Dolandes families. These are people from Venezuela, paintball Latinos in Panama. I don't know, a lot of things. Happy.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's from Panama. They're everybody's really being supported. So we thank a lot, everybody. And if we're missing somebody, we're really sorry.
And thank you.
Thank you, you guys. I mean, this has been really good, really amazing.
No, it's awesome. We love doing this kind of stuff for sure.
Nice.
We just want to tell paintball stories and just help good people, and we're just going to grow the game, and it's all of us together. So again, thank you, and we'll definitely have you guys on in the future. So if you forgot anybody, write them down. It always happens. We forget people sometimes too. So thanks everybody for another episode. It's Vulcano USA. Definitely hit them up. Instagram, Facebook. Let them know that the Overshot guys sent them. We want to thank our sponsors for today's episodes. Dizana Sports, for the Grind Air gloves. Use code Overshot for 10% off. Hit up Cousins Paintball for your playing field. Use code Overshot for 10% for them for shopcousins.com, and get out there, play paintball. If you're in the area, hit them up in South Florida, but even worldwide, they'll get you the bag, and they're luckily sending us some stuff to send out for TSXL, for Overshot, and we'll do a giveaway, and we'll spread the love, because we just want to give it back to everybody that gave it, that helped us out. So subscribe, rate, review, that whole 9 yards, and stay safe, guys.
You ain't getting nothing. I'm taking all the gear.
Bye.